Hello and welcome to another InventRight.com TV show. If you like us, right, Steve, they should give us a thumbs up down there at the bottom. So if you like the show, give us a thumbs up. Steve, we're going to do this one old school. Like when we used to do the InventRight show. I'd say, what's the topic, Steve? And you say, I don't know, Andrew. I know what the topic is. I'll tell you when we get started. And I'm like,
Exactly.
okay.
You like surprises.
Yes, I do. I love surprises. So we haven't done this in a while. So what's the topic?
The topic today is what's holding everybody back.
What's holding everybody back? Okay. I think I can do
Holding
this.
everybody back from success. What's holding everybody back to jump in the game, take their ideas, license them to companies, and collect money?
Okay.
Because here's the deal. All these companies want ideas.
Not all. Most.
Tens of thousands of companies worldwide want ideas.
That's true. That's very true.
So you have this great appetite. We've already talked about, hey, do you need a patent every time? No, you don't. All right, so what is holding everybody back?
Provisional's good. Well, okay, well, I'll come up with a few things here. And this just shows how truly talented I am because I didn't even know what the topic was.
Okay, all right. You know.
I went to an attorney, but I know the answers. This is simple stuff. We know because we've been doing this for 11 and a half years. I went to an attorney. They told me a patent was $15,000. I can't do this. What's your answer to that?
Well, you don't need a patent.
But you should get a provisional patent application.
How much is it?
$65 if you earn under $150,000 a year. $130 if you earn over $150,000 a year.
But I need a patent to license an idea. I need to own it. That's not true.
Okay, that's the other one. So okay, but I need to have a patent. They won't talk to me with the provisional. Is that true?
That's not true at all. They'll talk. Most of our students license ideas, including myself, without any protection whatsoever.
With patent pending status.
Yes.
Which you can get if you file a $65 provisional.
Not every industry, but the majority of them. And why is that? Why is that? We talked about this before.
Why is what?
Speed to market. Companies don't care. They say they care. They don't care. It's speed to market. That's the best protection. The appetite for new in our country is so big, they want ideas.
They got great distribution. They're already in all the stores they want to be. Their distribution is more important protection than a pending patent or a patent.
Now,
not to say that patents aren't important at all, but it's not as important as people make them out to be.
I have a lot of patents. I sold a company because of patents, blah, 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 blah. But the bottom line is the majority, they don't require them. Okay, so what's another way of holding people back? Because,
okay.
What's another?
I need a prototype. I don't know how to make the prototype. That's another one.
I don't know. I don't know the technology. I don't know how to make one. If I do make one, it's going to cost $10,000. What do I do? You guys.
Well, I'll say this. This is even more true. You don't need a prototype most of the time. You don't.
Correct.
You look, and if they can make similar products, you can make assumptions on whether or not yours can be made. Why did you think you need a prototype? But then they say, Steve, but I'm selling my prototype.
Well, they're not. You're selling benefits.
Well, what's a benefit?
What are you doing for me? Why does the consumer want it? Is it easier, faster, better? Is it going to make my life, I don't know, better? They want to know why. Why? They don't care about a prototype. They don't care about patents.
But Steve, what if I get interest and they say, send me your prototype and I don't have one?
Well, you can talk. Then maybe you build one.
Oh, but don't I have to have it ready to go right away?
No, come on. Sometimes.
No. But don't they want everything all like done?
No. Sometimes I'll send them an idea. I don't even know if it will work.
You can do that?
I do.
All right. Good.
And a lot of companies do too.
What else is holding people back here? You knew what the topic was, so you come up with something. Let's see. Prototypes, patents. What else?
People will find reasons not to move forward.
Well, but they don't. In their defense, they don't understand these things that we just discussed.
Well, maybe the economy's not good.
Ah, yeah, that was a big excuse a little while back, and our students were still licensing products, weren't they?
All the time. Or I just don't have the money. It does take money.
Don't have the money. Okay, good. Let's address that one.
The
InventRight approach is a $65 provisional patent.
Correct.
It's maybe $15 to $80 to do an advertisement or a sell sheet for your product.
Wow. Okay.
How much does that add up to?
I don't know what I
Eight,
gotta go.
eight, $140, $145, $150. That's not a lot of money. If you don't
No,
have that much money,
you shouldn't even think about it
you
then.
shouldn't be. You should be figuring out how to pay your rent.
Okay. So okay. What about? Well, I don't have any time.
Time. I'll
I,
address that one.
okay.
I explain to people if you have 2 to 4 hours a week, you have enough time to license your ideas. 2 to 4 hours a week. Because there's no employees, you're not accountable to people that have lent you money. You don't have these extreme commitments that you have when you're running a business. Because basically what you're looking to do is you're looking to find that one company and dump it onto them. I know you don't like it when I say that, but that's what licensing
True
is.
though.
It's true. Yeah,
It's
I know.
a perfect partner. They're going to do all the work.
They're going to do the advertising, the money, the manufacturing, the
Yeah.
marketing, and the most important one is the thumb. I guess it's on my thumb. I'm not sure. But the distribution. They're
Right.
already in all the stores that you want to be because that's where you found them, right?
Exactly.
Okay, so you didn't have enough time. 2 to 4 hours a week, we're telling people that's enough time to do this.
We've had students that had full-time jobs that when they're driving to work, they would do their conference calls between one another.
Yeah, you don't have to do that,
But they would call companies at lunchtime. They found the time, guys.
I bet not that you have to do that most of the time, but I've had students that are like, well, I don't, I'm working from 8 to 5, Andrew. I'm like, well, what time zone are you in? They're like, East Coast or West Coast. I'm like, well, call in the morning or call in the evening. They're like, oh, but it's some of the companies are the same time zone. I'm like, well, go into your car and make the calls. And they say, well, oh, but it's really hot. Turn on the air conditioning.
I
I
know.
mean, the endless list of excuses
Oh no,
just
there's
go on
so
and on.
many. Andrew, what about I don't feel like I have enough experience or I'm
Well, okay, that's
I'm not
legit. I can
or I'm
understand
not
why people
worthy or they're gonna they
worthy. I don't hear anybody actually say that. I'm not worthy. I'm not worthy.
well some people think since I don't have experience, why would they ever listen to me?
Okay, valid. I mean, it's not valid as we know, but okay, you hate it when I do this. Because we all know that Stephen, when he calls for new products, he calls up. This is his voice.
All right.
Hi, I'm successful inventor Stephen Key. I've licensed over 30 products. And I
Listen,
have a new product that I'd like to show you. Do you do that, Steve? He
they
never
don't
does that.
care. Never,
They,
never,
they
never.
don't care. You
Never.
make a sell sheet just like all our students do. You don't mention your
I,
track record. They could care less.
I have to take the same steps everybody else has every time. It never changes. I don't know those guys. Guys, sometimes I'm in an industry where maybe I do know a couple people, and that's smart to do. But the bottom line is, you're only as good as the product you're showing today, that time, that hour.
You're not making a pitch to venture capitalists or somebody where they need to give you $200,000 and you're going to be the CEO of this company.
Yeah.
They just want your good idea. You're tapping into what's already there. And some of them want you to stay somewhat involved in the creative aspects. Some of them just want you to kind of go away and come back with some more ideas. Yeah,
Exactly.
you're kind of not
It's
super
kind of
involved.
like, hey, great idea. Come up with another one.
Yeah, and so it's not like you need to show your track record of all
But
these businesses you've run,
that's nothing
that
to do with that.
all these other products that you've licensed. Each and every product needs to stand up on its own. So you could not have licensed a single damn product, and
But
I don't think it'll make a difference.
here's another. Let's talk about. I mean, there's so many things that people make up in their
This is
mind.
a good topic, Steve.
They
Thank you
they,
for coming up
they
with this.
create this in their mind. Or I'm not really outgoing. I'm not really good at sales. I don't know what to
Well,
say.
I have a solution for that. It's
Okay,
not sales.
I know.
When our students are calling up companies, guys and gals, gals. That sounds cheesy. You're just asking permission. I'm catching myself. I'm like, that sounded bad, Andrew. You're calling companies. You're asking permission to send your sell sheet. That's our one-page advertisement that we teach our students to do, and that's going to do the selling for you. So you don't need to be some schmuck going door to door selling leather briefcases. That's not what it is at
Oh,
all.
but I got to fly out, make a presentation,
Oh,
and
that's another good one.
I have to do all that. I've got to.
No, no, you never fly out and make a presentation. It's all via email and via the phone.
I know.
And I've had a few of my students that flew out. They went against Stephen and I's advice, and every single one said, "You're right, Andrew. That was a waste of time." So
Hey,
we're not saying that to make it easier for you guys. We're saying it because it's true. It's just a waste
so
of time.
the question is, what's holding you back? What's holding all those people that are listening to this? What is holding you back?
Well, I mean, probably several of those things we just discussed, Steve.
Well, let me tell you what happens too, Andrew. They read one book. Wow. They read another book. You read another book. Before you know it,
It's
they're
never.
paralyzed. Put down the book. There's only one book you need to read, and that's one simple idea. No, sorry, guys.
Just our book, yeah.
Shameless plug. But the point is,
But it
stop
gets
reading
more
all
and
those
more
books.
confusing the more books you read. Yeah. Yeah.
Come on. I look at this and I go, so my question to everybody, what's holding you back? Stop it. Go it. Do it. Have
I
fun.
love it. I love it. The great topic, Steve. Excellent topic. Thank you so much. And I thought I did a pretty good job considering I had no idea what the topic was. I might pat
But
myself on the
Andy,
back there.
you've had a lot of experience with inventors for your career. You've seen it all too.
It's
And I'm just saying, you guys, come on here.
well,
Let's,
and hopefully all that stuff really helped. You
we'll,
know, I love it. I
we'll
love it.
see.
It's great. Okay, so everybody, if you like the show, which I'm sure every single one of you did, check out another InventRight.com TV show. Click on some more of our videos, and then click on the thumbs up button down there and subscribe to our channel. Getting more and more viewers every day. Steve and I we're just having a blast with this YouTube show. Steve, I had somebody call me today, and they're like, "Oh, you guys are so natural." I'm like, "Yeah, because we don't script anything. We just jump on and we do them because we've been doing this forever." Script? What script? Anyway, okay. Take care, everyone. Keep inventing, and we'll catch up with you on the next InventRight.com TV show. See ya.